Good evening, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back
Hello.
to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Nice.
We are out to.
Oh,
Hello?
that's myself hearing it twice.
Oh,
Oh, right.
Why?
what's going on?
Oh, I just heard the game twice because I had still the Twitch open.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so worried we had more audio
Scared the
issues.
crap
But no,
out of
things seem to be going pretty smoothly today. So we are off to a slightly late start, but that's okay.
It's fine.
It's
a
fine.
comfy
Everything's
start.
fine.
So last time we did a whole trial, and now we're on to episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. This is where the game really gets going.
Hey, thank you, Lumi.
Oh.
Thank you very
thank
much.
you.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yo.
Little delayed.
Thinking about
Yeah,
it.
the first 2 trials are very tutorial, introducing characters, but now we've met. Oh,
Ah, you have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood.
The fuck?
oh. The moon? No. It is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see. Oh.
Oh,
See you in hell, evil magistrate. Yes. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. I think it's a narrator. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns.
oh.
Nani?
The moon shines down.
Oh, it's the day after my birthday.
It's a week after my birthday.
All right.
God, I forgot how packed our birthdays are in
Yeah.
October.
Yeah,
Sorry.
CATV birthday month.
Yeah,
Most
as
of
I
it.
was saying earlier, now that we've
Mostly.
met all the major characters like Maya and Edgeworth and learned how to play the game, things are really gonna get going.
That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate!
Whoa! Stop waving that broom around, jeez.
Also, chat, keep us abreast on audio levels and such. as
Yeah.
always.
They said hell on
the
Phoenix
wording.
Wright.
These games are rated T.
Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here.
I work here.
Jeez. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai?
Oh,
He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
young, like how young? How young are we talking?
10 years old?
Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited?
Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Say 24.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1.
I really worry about kids these days.
Ramps.
Hey,
Well, the Steel Samurai's over. Guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial.
Fallen on hard times.
This is not great. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices.
Seriously.
How am I going to pay the rent this month?
That's amazing. Like, he successfully defended his client, found the real murderer, and defeated Edgeworth.
Mhm.
And he's not getting any new clients.
Nope.
It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner.
October 16th, 8:14 a.m., Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Oh.
Bring, bring.
Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix.
Nick!
What? It's still early.
It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested!
What? You mean the guy on the show? What?
Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain!
Isn't that what he does? Doesn't he do that?
Yeah, on TV.
Yeah, on TV.
No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Rolls over, goes back to bed.
Just come to the office. Quick, please, Nick.
Oh.
I like how we never actually see Nick's bedroom.
Oh, that we'd have to sprite that if we
The
did.
lights are off.
Yeah.
Maya's here, watching television. You-
Somebody. Me?
yeah,
Stop.
go for it.
Who's
Now for
here?
the morning
Yeah.
news.
Okay, cool.
I was not burning my tongue on pizza. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo.
Neo Old Tokyo.
He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrates. His body was found still inside Evil Magistrate's costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck inside the body.
Here's the picture.
Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating the further.
This has got to be a joke.
No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over.
That's a cute phone.
Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai!
What? What?
Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick.
Go where?
They have the Steel Samurai down in detention.
So what?
So I've decided this will be our first case.
Fine?
Obviously, I make the rules around here at Wright & Co.
She's-
law
she's-
offices.
she's
You've
in
made this
charge.
clear, so let's go.
Also, this might be my favorite Maya sprite.
That's fair. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Angry with puffed up cheeks.
You can't say no to the puffy face. Charlie!
Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya's been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow or she's perfecting her water torture technique.
Oh my. Alright.
Mine are
Have we gotten a name on this plant yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so, Charlie.
Did they say Charlie?
We have said it, but I don't think they have on.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
this game has called it Charlie yet.
No.
Well, what should we do?
We should present.
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai.
Get his autograph.
Yeah. Obviously.
Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing.
What gave you that idea?
It's a hunch.
We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
Just admit it. You don't have a clue what happened.
No, we just don't have enough information.
Okay.
Alright.
Match time.
What about this?
You like showing that off, don't you, Nick?
Yeah, I do. My poor ego.
Let's go to the detention center.
Okay.
Alright, so you're saying I should be the. Yeah, I probably should.
Take it.
Whoa.
Large.
Large.
You.
What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh.
Is that guy really him?
What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this,
Mm.
but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice.
What?
Whoa. What are you saying? Shh, you're lucky.
Yes?
something wrong?
No!
No! No!
This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no, oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick?
What?
He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
Chat's going crazy over this guy. They love him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He didn't do it.
All right. No, don't move. Talk.
Let's go.
All right,
Alright.
good talking to you, Will. Thanks. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Oh, that's a hole.
Oh, God.
That's a clean hole.
Hmm.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear.
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
Hmm. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is.
Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner.
I apologize for my assistant.
My assistant, yes. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world.
Hey, who's new to this? Excuse me.
We're both new to this.
No, it's all right, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of New Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Yep. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names?
Alright, where's it? What's your alibi?
Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios, I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go.
I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Isn't she gonna ask for this one? Whatever.
He autographed
take
the
it.
map.
Oh, this is fancy. Here.
I see. No.
Let me guess, this guy wasn't the top student in improv class.
Oh, sick burn.
What's the cop say in the background?
Nothing. He's a statue.
October 16th, Global Studios main gate.
Wow! So this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there!
You!
I remember
We
you.
don't like her?
The true villain of the series.
Oh no.
Alright, let's do it.
Fine.
You wanna go get through me?
Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers?
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident that came snooping around. Use today. Something horrible happens to you, you know? It's exciting. Why do you have time in a place like this? Don't you have jobs you should be doing? Or do you learn for the rest of it? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sounds like it's to be loafing around all day. Well, then, what else in my different than me around? Hypothesis. What about the yesterday is coming on? My son is hawked.
Nick?
Number of words understood? 0? Okay.
Will I grow up to be like her? Please say
Start-
no.
The
Starts
answer
rattling
is no.
off. Starts rattling off in Norwegian.
I don't know, it's possible.
Hey!
Hmm?
Listen when you're being spoke to. You use today.
Don't want to. No thanks.
Take care now. Bye bye then.
So, what do you do here at the studios? No, why? Why?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days.
Oh no.
No. You're a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was.
Hammer.
He went by MC back then.
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
You take that back. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers, please?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch.
Rude.
That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought it was capable of doing what he did to poor Jackhammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
Mr. Hammer.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jackhammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
That is a handsome man.
Should I have heard of all? Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying you in peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Hmm. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was.
Were you?
I was there from 1 in the afternoon to 5 and I found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me.
So you did it.
Only one person went there between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
Drop a train on you. And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's a killer. You can bet your biscuits on it.
I don't even know how many biscuits to bet.
Well, you should.
Oh.
Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of requests. and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously.
How
I
about
do.
this as a letter of request?
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Oh, that was quick. Great. We can't even go anywhere else, can we? We gotta go back to Will.
Hello. How's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? Gosh.
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
No, right? Yeah, no, not at no. Worst you're a suspect. Yeah.
Oh, sad music. Alright. Oh yeah, we should
Everybody gets
talk,
sad music.
ask him more about his album.
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
Oh, what? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says that she saw you that day. She says that she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
The security lady.
About the security guard at the main gate of the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking.
Yes. Actually, she said the same thing to me before.
Uh-huh.
Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Ugh, she's got some nerve.
Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers request added to the court record. Good.
So fast.
Yeah. I just hope this will get me past the security lady.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you
will.
and goodbye.
Hi.
Hello
Hi.
again.
Will you take this thing?
No.
Yes.
Please?
Ma'am, have a look at this. Look at this paper. It's a letter of request from
Take
Mr.
that.
Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really.
Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass.
Oh, good.
But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal. Were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Where's that son of a bitch?
Hey, Nick!
Oh.
There were maps in the security guard section.
I nicked them.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
We'll bring it back.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Absolutely not. Goodbye.
Didn't Will draw us a map?
Yeah, but it was probably shit. So we have this.
He drew us a map
What's
on the
that
way
even?
to the studio, not of the studio
Oh.
itself.
Probably.
That's true.
Okay, so we are at the main gate. So we're facing
Was-
south right now.
Was
Yeah.
the point of that entire 1 minute side quest to just get us annoyed at old Beck?
Yes.
Yes!
Great.
It's character building.
You're right.
And it did it.
The
Oh
character is
my.
built. She's annoying now.
I want to punch an old lady, yeah.
Great.
Hey!
Hey. Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Oh my god.
Ah! It's the confused detective!
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Owned!
Oh.
You made him sad.
You made Detective Gumshoe sad.
What did I do?
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
Gumshoe is baby.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly you two doing here?
He bounces back quickly.
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Yeah, wait, you can't just say, go around saying pal like that. That is my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
Got him.
Let's look around.
Nice face.
The studio mascot.
Be
a
ashamed if something happened to
blobfish?
it.
I think it's a proboscis monkey, actually.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
guess
holding
it's
a
a
sign
monkey
in
of some kind.
it's holding a sign in its tail.
Well, what kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's a proboscis monkey.
Yeah.
He's holding a sign in his hand. He is? Oh, yeah, he is. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. Smiled the whole time.
This statue is much easier to understand with these updated spreads. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but hey, us detectives gotta get tired of just standing around too, pal.
Aw. I wanted Nick and Gumshoe to sit on a bench together and feed birds.
Did you check that camera yet?
Not yet.
Hey, there's a camera here.
Oh, that's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you gotta do is look at the data, and you can see who went there.
There's a number plate. There's a number plate on the camera. STI 307.
Okay, told you that, but alright, fine.
So we
Oh
have
yeah,
to
you're
use-
right. That must be the camera ID number.
Where's
Huh? The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
Alright, let's talk to our good friend Gumshoe.
So, how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Gumshoe has big Hagrid energy, as in, I shouldn't have told her that.
Yeah. Right.
Should have told you that.
So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
What you got?
What you got?
Let me see what you have.
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
You're a lawyer, Phoenix.
You weren't the asshole. Edgeworth was the asshole.
Yeah. Time of death. 15 at 2:30 p.m. Pierced through the chest by a spear.
Rip.
Reason for all
Hell of a way to go.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there on Studio 1. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. No murders happened any time besides like the top of the hour or the bottom of the hour. It's fine.
What? Okay.
Only one person went to the studio between 1 p.m. and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
I'd rather not.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up.
No problem, man. Doing my best.
Yeah. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a job.
Oh, God.
We talking about the same person?
Of course, Gumshoe.
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What?
What kind of evidence?
Well, that photo. The photo of the steel samurai holding or heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up there on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Maya. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Oh, sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not gonna find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out.
Nice.
Alright,
That's-
where we going? Oh, back?
Do you have a key card to the open or the
Nah.
door yet?
Not yet.
No.
So, do we need to examine one of the paths, or
Oh.
Nick, look!
Or we do this?
That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts.
Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need to chew to eat them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe.
I have to talk to her more.
Oh,
Yes!
God damn it.
why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Hmm? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know.
Hold back, please.
No! Oh, just to the left room from here is the gates with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. More dialogue.
More dialogue. You're done with this? Okay.
You can't ignore me.
The computer that runs the security studio.
No touching!
Ah! She slapped me.
She's terrifying.
An overhead map of the studio. It's not overhead, it's right in front of me. Right from here is the employee area.
Don't be an ass.
To the left are the actual film studios. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate.
How do you know?
Truck.
I was
Probably
told.
in the news.
Van.
Looks like a security van. They
Studio
probably use it to carry around film equipment.
No. You think?
Fine.
What?
Let's talk to the old
Use
bag.
these days.
I'm 24.
God, Phoenix is as old as I am in this game.
Hmm.
This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer. He went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened at around 2:30, see? The only one I
Yeah,
seen go
so
through
good.
here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself.
You get it, you saw him walk by.
I did. The security camera got a good look at him too.
I'm really belaboring this point.
If he's not the one, what did it? If you're not the one, what did it?
Sure.
That's old timey talk.
Ah!
Mhm.
Then who?
Maybe it was you.
Dun dun dun!
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was past tense.
He's dead.
Oh, true.
Oh yes! He was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Alright, camera, camera.
About the security camera.
Oh yeah, the camera.
We know
Oh, yeah.
it's there.
It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate. That you see, and then it snaps a photo.
This is news to me.
Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Aha!
Ah.
Hi
There we
now. Oh yeah, this game where if you had to want to go between places, you had to go back to the place that connected to it first.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like that for the whole series, pretty much, right?
Pretty much.
No, in the later games, I think you can just go directly.
Oh, okay.
Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Okay.
Slide to the left. Ooh.
Hmm. Crisscross. The door to the
Yeah,
dressing
real
room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir?
What do you mean find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but we
but it'd be
want to
cool
find it.
though.
It would be cool.
Oh. I have never seen a drying rack like this in the States. I'm guessing it's a Japanese thing.
Yeah,
I've
me too.
seen it. It's in my Animal Crossing town.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
rack just like that in Animal Crossing.
I just got one of these in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Bowers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this, even if the sign is taped. A window into the dressing room.
Why?
The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside.
Oh, it's
Why is
a
it frosted?
It's a thing in California.
Probably so nobody peeks on Will, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum.
I guess
Cola.
yeah, they want to let natural light in, but they don't want anybody to be able to like watch him change.
So normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick,
What?
try this!
Probably terrible. Ladies first. I don't want no samurai soda. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean it up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Sure.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
Relatable. What?
What, don't you?
Yes. That must be the storage room.
Phoenix thought he was the only one.
He's crying like, I never thought I'd find anyone else. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Oh, they were joking about it being a California thing.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
Oh,
Oh.
what else would they keep in the studio?
Alright, slide over here.
Was that a parsec delay on that one? I don't know. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle.
Nick doesn't
Right?
know what he's talking about.
Looks like one of those electric-powered bikes. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? What?
There's motorcycles.
Yeah.
It makes going up hills a lot easier.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
Wait, Wander?
No clues here.
Oh, no, that's not true.
No. No!
No!
No.
What is this?
No!
What is this? This has got to be a clue.
Come on. Obviously, the murderer used it.
They did.
That's a
The
ladder.
metal grate on the
man.
drain. The metal
I'm
grate on the drain
confused.
here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Let's do it. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid.
Okay.
Alas, poor stepladder. Alright, move. So can we... Yeah, we can go to the dressing room. The dressing room.
The dressing room. We're here. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping.
Oh no.
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake.
Still haven't seen this photograph.
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday.
Got some costumes.
There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. That's rude! Rude!
I mean, he didn't say it out loud.
Ooh, some nice tea.
Jimmy have heard it still.
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger!
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
Relatable! How many stomachs does this girl have? There's a vast array of cosmetics here.
Ooh. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick,
You're
try this
madam.
on,
No.
please.
Fine. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kinda like samurai movies.
Kinda.
A bag.
This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that. Hope you open that.
Look,
An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio One.
let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it? You mean borrow it? Yep.
You mean borrow.
Yep, you
Nah,
do.
no,
Important
I want to
thing.
steal.
Mm-mm.
Don't do crime.
I want to steal things.
Just like
It
the
looks like you
Steel
can check the back
Samurai.
again.
God damn it.
I can check the
Jay,
bag.
you got the joke. Congratulations.
Thank you. I knew I could do it.
More thing in bag?
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief in training.
Okay.
Let me steal!
No.
Main gate.
My other crime.
Hi.
No.
Hi, bye.
Bye.
Ah, good, calm.
We are among friends now. Oh yeah. Gotta use the card key. No clues here.
problems here.
No clues here.
No problem.
The
here.
entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
I wonder if this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep-oo! It opened!
All right, we're in.
She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. It's fine.
Let's go. Oh my.
October 16th, Studio 1.
New.
Sad.
What is
Maya.
it? You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me.
Our client did it.
Hmm.
You did admit it,
So
Okay,
much
can't-
faith. I love
Cannot
it.
slide.
Come on.
Why is the body in the shape of that, though?
Don't worry.
What do you mean?
What does that imply?
Well, that he died in costume,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
but
And do you remember the flashback scene we got?
that he had the hole in his
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was wearing the
Died in
costume in that shot.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't his actual chest that had the hole in it. That was part of the costume.
What? What?
Was
Oh.
Okay.
At least I think so. He's wearing like a chest piece.
I'd need to
Okay.
see it again. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with the tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. You know, if that was part of the costume, that would explain why it was kind of it was real violent looking. I didn't think they did go that far. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it, or all of it. There's none. 0 blood.
Hey, look! It's that chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. What are those black and white boards that clap at the start of filming? And look! A megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action!
This girl is more trouble than I thought. She's having fun, Phoenix. Let her be.
At a murder scene!
We're at the scene of a murder!
And it's fun.
Hey, look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
Yeah, all right. We did it, everyone.
It begins.
We can now go home. Good
We
night.
found the joke.
What?
So? What's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
So I want to take
What?
It's a running gag, Jay.
Okay.
Everyone loves the stepladder joke. No, a while ago, in the blog days, somebody did a Smash Brothers moveset thing for Phoenix Wright, and their suggestion for his up special was pulling out a stepladder and climbing up it.
That's pretty good. Right, sorry. This girl is out there.
It's like that's good. That's a good idea.
I like that. I like it.
Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Idea for next CTV Splatfest ladder versus stepladder.
That's a war. This is also lunar.
Hey, you! No touching that.
Wrong one.
Oh, this is not who I thought it was going to be.
Tiny. Sorry. My partner is kind of, you know.
You know? No, I don't know.
So who are you, huh?
A kleptomaniac.
Oh, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff. Moving them around, ordering new ones. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do you know what, or do what you can for WP. He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us.
Leave it to
Alright.
me.
The day of the crime.
Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Day of the murder.
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. The only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else.
An old bag in the back.
The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go to his dressing room.
Well, he looks so happy munching his steak.
But I didn't see either of them after that.
Will Powers.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am?
What? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Power's alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Nani?
Nandeska?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry, I don't have better information than that. No, thanks! That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Okay, sounds good.
Tell us more about that.
Oh, so you sense that someone... So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio,
Yes, I think.
Hey!
Oh my god, it's
Thank
a
you.
sandwich. Thanks, dude. Dude, I don't think... I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
Alright, let's go
You're right.
talk to old bag about it, I guess.
Oh,
Our
come on,
favorite.
Wright, what's your favorite character?
Hey, Ham, you came just in time.
To see the best character.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
We're doing great. We're talking to her.
Are you ready for more dialogue?
Why can't you get murdered?
Because Simon.
Wow.
What? I saw the suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here on that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me?
Ah!
Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired Krillin. Ah! What has been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like nowadays, running your mouth like that. Somewhere with that and another thing, and then one like that. I knew there was somebody respecting all the bad thing, but I was trying to ship with the use of it, but poor old lady. Ah!
What just happened?
She left.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders.
Yay.
Granted.
Granted.
The computer that runs the studio security monitors. Yep.
She left.
Nick.
The birds have returned.
Yay! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers on this computer.
Yeah, maybe.
Can we finally?
Did I
Try
try the
it.
computer?
Yeah, try it.
Leave it alone.
Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, right, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the camera.
Oh, what was it?
I forget.
Was it
307?
Sure. There, entered.
Hey, got it right.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got.
Hmm.
Uh,
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Ah, October 15th, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Nani?
What does this mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one on this computer.
Hmm.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway,
What was
let's
that
show her this
exchange?
photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. And she is the enemy.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for.
Mm-hmm.
Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
The little
Nice.
woodblock sound.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain? You shut up, Phoenix. Shut up.
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Oh, that's the whole investigation section. Great. Okay.
To be
Nice.
Shorter than I remembered.
continued.
1 hour.
Save.
All right, we're going for
Day two.
record time on this one. We're gonna prove
Try-
Will Power's innocent right away.
All right.
Yep, don't doubt it.
Yep.
All right. I already saved.
When was the last time you saved?
Just now.
Never.
Oh shit, dude.
October 18th, 10 a.m. District Court number 4. You again. Today, I guess it should be Jay.
All right. Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, finally. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
He's back.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, put your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand.
Oh, do you?
Okay, so does that mean the judge shouldn't be Jay?
Maybe it's Lunar now. Yeah.
Okay.
And we immediately replaced the judge because he was not.
Because Gumshoe showed up.
Oh, I've gotten such a cold.
They all tag in. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area, and, no, that's it. The actors did a run through their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate in the studios. This wonderful, lovely lady that everyone loves that worked in the studios here was at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station is this gate here, see? Past that are the studios.
Yes.
With a horrifying statue. Oh, and here is Studio 1. This is the scene of the moida, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the moida, October 15th, there were only 3 people there. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant. She doesn't get a name. All the
Penny, I
production
think.
staff were in the employee area until noon.
Oh yeah, her name is Penny.
Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went into Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station.
So that's probably photo number 1, huh?
Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came onto Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Humor.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
He was heckin'
Yeah.
dead, man.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a costume. Thought he was
I
just
see the neckline.
ripped.
Yeah.
The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the moida weapon. That's the case. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again?
No!
Oh, please God, no.
Listen again.
I think I could probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Added the court record.
What? Oh, okay, I don't think you guys can hear it, but I think my neighbors are playing super loud music, and it's... Your Honor.
I can't hear anything, so...
Yeah, not so far.
This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Hold on, I need to drink before this.
Will the witness declare her name? Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I hate
By the
it.
way,
My.
is Gumshoe just done? Should we make
think
Jay
so.
the judge again?
Maybe.
I
Tag
think
in,
maybe
tag in.
that's-
I'm ready. Bring me back.
All right.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Ugh. Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Allback, dearie. So just call me Grandma. Even if someone was trying with Allback was near my name, so it's still sure to call me for me my name. Can you believe it? There's a boy in the captain in junior high. He called me Allback and we're crying and crying.
Objection!
Because...
I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Can't hear people like shouting outside. What's going on?
We can't hear it.
It's distracting me. Perhaps we can get to the testimony.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Jesse, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have had to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
What does that mean?
Got him.
Just like it's sort of a derogatory term for an old woman.
They're just like old and leathery.
Yeah.
Their skin is old.
Ack.
Ack. On the day of the murder, I arrived on the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was one when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by to me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there. He was heading towards the studio.
Was it now?
Was it now? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination.
Please don't press me, Mr. Attorney Lawyer, sir.
Why on earth would we do that?
I'm not getting anywhere near you. Where are we going? Oh, okay, hold
Here?
it. You're sure?
Sure as spit.
Oh, well, who was the man?
Really, you should not try not to get excited at your age. You might strain something.
Where the bear?
Rude.
Now, don't get all your skivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers.
Oh, so you saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Go back to your ears, Sonny. Got wax in your ears.
Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
I feel like in previous versions of the game, if you press the last statement, it would loop back around to the beginning. So I'm
Yeah.
glad that's not a thing.
I do wonder if that actually is a thing, but I think he or she might just have been like,
I'll say it again.
Objection.
Let me get this straight, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Oh, what is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo.
Oh, weeb.
Miss Old Bag!
Isn't Edgeworth like a closet Steel Samurai fan?
Phoenix Edgeworth canonically loves the Steel Samurai. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Did your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see it as Powers, right?
No, they can't. New. Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. Bam! But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
Eh. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Humph. No, see, old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Even
Even
he's
Edgeworth
surprised.
surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I able to know that everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good evidence, pal. He didn't give it a second look.
Wow, the old windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Oh, let's hear about your proof then.
Very well. More talking.
And in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Oh! He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Oh. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day.
Wait, he fell on his left leg. Okay, that checks out.
Yeah, checked out.
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
Oh, he had a sprained ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
I
Good
guess.
luck.
I guess if it was something about like which ankle he had sprained, there would have been evidence about that.
Yeah.
All right.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals.
Please do.
No.
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 Stop that.
All right. Never
Was
seen
that
anything
too
about-
much for you, Sonny?
Yes. Morning of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. All right. I might have to press everything.
You don't drag your leg when you
Please
sprain your
do.
ankle.
limping. Or maybe the costume doesn't allow for proper limping or something.
Hold it.
Oh, maybe.
Uh,
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I have you know that I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. You today, always pointing my shoulder, pointing your finger and waiting. Only moving all lady cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edgeworth hasn't met his match.
That is a pretty good Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the Steel Samurai. The poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around as such.
So she didn't see the run-through then.
Okay. Tripped and felled.
Feld?
Yes, and I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. Ha! So Powers sprained his ankle.
She is not nice.
No.
No. I helped to make it better for him, of course. I'm somewhat nice.
You helped him?
I kiss him where it hurt.
Oh, so you're the murder weapon. Oh, no, sorry. Let's just skip over that part,
Excuse me,
shall
old
we?
man.
Old Bag just looks up to the judge's stand. She's like, bitch! Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Power's ankle.
So, that means the only people who knew about Power's ankles were her and Hammer.
Oh, and Powers.
And, obviously.
I mean, obviously.
You may continue your testimony.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess.
Okay.
He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
His samurai spear. The murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Oh, thank God.
See,
Can't
if
go
it was
wrong with
Penny
duct tape.
there, she would have used gaff tape.
This
Hold
strikes
the
me
phone.
as
Did I have a wedding ring?
Yeah, she has a wedding ring.
I better write this down in the court record.
And that is
My
something
wedding ring
weird.
isn't that important, dearie.
Breaking the chef has been met with duct tape. Okay. Tell me more about
Hold
that.
it. Was Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Relatable. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walks.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Oh, an excellent question, Your Honor. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
I can't believe that Edgeworth is actually just going with this. Are you sure you're sure you want, Your Honor? Bam! I'll do it.
Then for the follow pixel swing.
Thank you. We just changed that.
Oh god, that's my first time hearing that. Oh, God, that makes
What?
me happy.
What did it used to be?
It was the same as the
Oh, okay.
beetle. I mean, now
that's
the
the
follow
same.
is different than from the subscription.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got the rolling J.
Uh-huh.
We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense does have a point. Many, that's his hair. Oh, I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer.
Is the judge is being uncharacteristically competent today?
Hail
Nobody
Shane.
else is.
I had my Wheaties this morning. We have to consider that.
Oh, Wheaties. I see.
Then allow me
And
to
my
remove the
Wheatlings.
doubt. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor.
You remembered
witness-
Wheaton's name.
I did.
Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Oh God, there's more.
There is more. It's a continuation.
But wait, there's more.
The time of poor Hammer's death was at 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have been seeing them. Short and concise.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness again.
Fine.
Do it, you will.
If I
Ah.
must. Alright, well, I can only... Okay, that's the card key. I feel like the fact this is photo number 2 should be relevant.
Hmm.
Wait. 2 o'clock, okay.
So what
Okay,
was
so
photo
some-
number 1?
So the Steel Samurai walked by at 2 and the murder was at 2:30. Or time of death
Yeah.
was at 2:30. Yeah. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Okay, so if I should probably press first before presenting.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention,
Oh, are you sure?
Objection! The witness has answered the question. Anyone going to the studio had to pass by the witness.
that's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Edgy wee.
He's so edgy. New.
Well, the windbag sure has balls. Or, well,
Wow,
I mean.
Maya.
That's inappropriate. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
Like, maybe it's
This
just like
is a good Maya spray.
the art style, but like I occasionally forget that this is not like a Nintendo game.
yeah.
And then they say stuff about like, oh, she has balls. I'm like, ooh, you wouldn't find that in a Mario.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to. Stop saying that.
He keeps joking that she's gonna turn into old bag.
Wow.
Oh, see, no, this time it did wrap around. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
no one else went there. I guess I'll present to
Yeah.
this.
I feel it could be either of the statements, so...
I feel
Do we have
like-
any health?
Yeah, we have health. Wait,
Yeah,
We-
but losing
I
health
can-
isn't that big. of
I
a
can do one
consequence.
better than health. That's not the
No!
right button.
Close the game.
But your gamer integrity!
The home and plus buttons are right next to each other, so
There we go. Save!
Save.
Wander acting like there's a possibility we could lose this trial.
Alright.
It's nice to be safe.
Presents.
Yeah.
Hey, music stopped.
Hold
Perhaps
on!
help me.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Look at this photograph!
photograph!
One more time.
One more time.
This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir, Sonny.
I can do better than health. Closes the game and starts playing Animal Crossing. Yeah, I'm playing on a Pro controller, and the plus and home buttons are like right next to each other.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at a studio, we might have an opening.
This very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know what that means. It was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is this bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Bam. Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Nani?
Jay has internet trouble. Lunar, take over.
Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eh? Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help.
You're on your own. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Huh, somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
What?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes. I suppose you could put it that way.
Contempt. Contempt of court.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Will do.
How?
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded in the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag. This is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny. I only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. Other person.
Every day after I finish my gardens, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos they recorded in the security check them. I throw out any photos that are suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Green text.
What was it?
Well, who in the heck was in the photo you erased?
Can't say hell twice.
I can't say it.
Get one.
A fanboy.
A fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. Can't say God either.
Nope.
They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Objection! Wait a second. Why didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
what?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be about second or third grade.
Oh, yes, well, we see his type here there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in second or third grade? I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there, and that makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess.
Excellent
I want the
idea,
defense
Your Honor.
and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
A 5-minute
No
recess is a
promises.
perfect idea, so I think we're gonna follow their example.
Oh, yeah?
That's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, why not?
Bring out the
Bite.
coin!
Yep, gonna
I
throw
didn't
up
get
the
to
coin.
eat before we started. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
same. I was munching on an apple right before, but I want some actual food. So we'll be
Cool.
back in about 5 minutes or so. We'll see you
Okey-doke.
there.
See you soon.
See ya.
Welcome back.
We're back.
Hello.
We're
What up?
back. We are
Hi, Jay.
with some food in
Hello.
our bellies.
Jay's returned to us.
And
For
Jay's here.
now. I
Don't
turned
worry,
off
guys.
the microwave.
Don't worry, guys. The one egg that I cooked on my frying pan just now is delicious.
Nice.
Mr. Powers,
Yes.
tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the steel samurai in that security photo?
Basically wants to eat a pita bread. She's not allowed. Actually, I think she wants to eat the plastic bag that the pita is in.
Give me the plastic.
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume.
Damn it, we should have named the stream title Steel Samurai.
Dang it.
you people, you yelled at me!
No!
Jay is our
Well, we
prophet.
should have listened.
So, where does this leave me?
Doesn't look good.
No.
You're the only likely suspect right now.
Dang.
Nick,
Bedside manner.
what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time.
Yes, we are going to play for more time.
We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right,
It's me.
right? And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Huh. But I'm honest.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. No.
I never realized how much Maya says Nick.
Yo, Nick.
Jay,
Oh,
Jay.
I returned.
Yeah,
Okay.
your return.
Court will now reconverse for the trial of Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, would you please present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple.
Yes, they are.
Nothing has changed.
No, it hasn't.
Smugly looks at the judge. You got it.
The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Alright, I think we're supposed to choose between the boy or old bag. I don't remember
Order!
what the correct answer is.
Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
I think they want you to do old bag because maybe she could have fit in the samurai suit better.
If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
The T-bone steaks.
Mm.
Now I'm hungry again. So, who
The
is this
assistant.
person, other than Mr. Powers, who could have committed the murder?
I was like, see,
The
I
lady
know
also knew that Will Powers sprained his leg.
you did know. See, it's hard to, like... Because I know we don't... None of these people... Like, we're not trying to say any of these people actually did it. We're just trying to buy time.
Yeah.
Right, so they could have
We're
done
trying to
it.
stall. But who, like, could believably have done it? The assistant didn't know about the sprained ankle, but she could conceivably have crossed before 1 o'clock. No. She didn't, because Old Bag testified that the other photo was of the boy.
Right.
So the assistant did not cross, did not cross by security before murder.
So in situations like this where I already know the answer, what do you want me to do?
Let me talk a little bit more, and then I'll ask.
Okay.
So it's between these two. They're just, if I say it was the boy, then they'll say, obviously it was not the boy.
Little boy is tiny and small.
Yes or no, Art? Should I say it was Old Bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bam! It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Oh,
The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
what? Whippersnapper!
Are we already weaponizing the fact that we caught the killer in the past couple cases?
Yes.
Order, God. Is this true, Old Bag?
Did you murder?
Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was all by herself. In other words, she has no alibi.
Alibi.
She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through all that?
Simple, Your Honor.
She knew the
Pack
camera
things
was
up.
there. Yeah.
Oh, and also, she knew the camera was there. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
Oh, that's funny considering the greatest attorney.
That's a
Yeah.
very arc line.
Flashes back to Great Ace Attorney. Yeah. Which I have not played.
Neither have I.
I've only seen it.
That's odd.
The music's still playing.
Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces?
Edgeworth has decided he wants her to hang.
Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter?
No. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. He just wants to
What's that
get back
supposed to
at
mean?
her.
He's looking at her like, yeah, I think you did it.
Oh, so you think I did it? Is that it? Itchy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way. He could go all the way.
Should I press further or give
Granny
Granny
a
a break?
Could give
Nah, she
Granny a
doesn't
break, but
deserve
why would we?
Why would
She
we
doesn't
give her a
Why
deserve
break?
it.
would we?
Nope.
Yeah. Let her hang.
Bam. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something that's so horrible to poor Hammer?
Mm-mm. You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
that did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. Nice. No hard feelings, I hope. I don't.
This will come back to haunt us.
Yeah.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photos I erased.
Oh, he's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't
He
matter.
could have climbed up the stepladder and dropped
Yeah.
the spear.
Yeah.
Photos
It's-
she erased?
Witness, it's a ladder.
Oh yeah, you missed that. We discovered there was the first photo, and
Yeah.
there was the little kid fanboy that got in.
That happened in the
Wow.
5 minutes you left.
Yeah.
When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Will you wrestle her?
That boy is
kill
not
you,
the
bitch.
killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and meet your elders day? Whippersnapper?
So I'm just gonna say something because again, it's been so long since I played this, I really don't remember a whole lot. But I am wondering about when the hell did Hammer go to the studio? Why wasn't he on? Is there? Like
They
another-
already mentioned he went in like a little bit before 1.
Yeah, there was that bit where Hammer was like, "All right, I'm gonna go," and he was like standing up from the table that they were sitting at.
But he couldn't have crossed the thing because there wasn't a photo of him.
Something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
I have proof.
You have proof?
Proof?
Indeed. Now
boy
let's
could've-
see your proof, Mr. Wright.
The boy could have been the killer. Let's just take another day for investigations, huh?
What?
You have proof that shows the boy could have committed the murder.
Could not.
Could not have.
Oh,
Could not have
card
committed
key.
murder.
Card key. Yeah.
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1! However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1.
Shouldn't they have a login system?
How could a boy with no formal relations to the studios have a card key?
You could have stolen it
I
like we did.
see.
Yeah, but that should at least be something we should know about, shouldn't we?
Well, would the witness care to comment on that?
Murph?
Murph.
Would try.
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find more about your witness. Miss Windy was her name?
Something old bag, Your Honor. Who really cares at this point?
Not
Then-
this car.
Then the prosecution will look further into Old Bag before we continue.
May I not? Can we not look further into the old bag?
Listen, somebody's gotta. All right, that is all. Court is adjourned.
I'll
Yeah,
send Gumshoe to do it.
That's gonna be a big old from me as well.
Well, wait a second.
Uh-oh.
I'm not just gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Yes, you are.
Ah, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Old Bag, what is this about? You have omitted something from your testimony, like everyone else in this courtroom.
Right?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to
By-
talk about.
By whom?
Not by you?
You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Good one, Jay.
Well, testify.
Testify! Testify!
My lips were sealed.
Keep them
Global
that way.
Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder.
Uh-oh.
They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Old Bag is no one's fault person.
Now, Miss Oldbag.
Honestly, I can respect that.
Yeah. This is crucial information. Why did you not say it?
Ain't you been listening?
Sorry for progressing early.
That's good.
They told me to shut up my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
You.
So, if I can make a suggestion, Wonder, hitting the button like 3 or 4 words before they finish the line tends to work pretty well. No,
Yeah,
this
I'm-
isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the timing. It's
tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Wright, or Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
And that time I just accidentally bumped the button.
It happens.
Yeah. Well, Jay did fine. He's quick. Okay, so I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I'm just gonna press all this because I don't have. I'm not gonna object to there being more suspects.
Hold it! So you were told not to talk?
Yeah.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder.
I hate how cavalier she is about all the perjury she's committing.
Don't worry!
Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director?
Oh god,
Yeah.
I just remembered who the director is.
Yup.
Who should have known something was fishy? How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, it's Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, you have a map. Phoenix, you have a map.
No.
Map.
No.
Map.
No. Refuse. No!
Map.
No!
Map.
It's dead.
It can't be this.
You go through the gate and you all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination again?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but when he says that, take a break.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is like, you got all you want. Do you want them to just get the fluff for the rests?
No fun.
Your Honor,
You don't want to talk to old bag?
we have
No.
learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. We've talked so much to Oldback. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
Gavel, gavel. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag. And more information about these other people we have just been told of.
For the rest of my life, I will do everything within my power to ensure that this woman never goes to a witness stand again.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh no.
So
What,
long
Jay?
as I am prosecutor. I understand, Your Honor.
This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Yeah, there's no way this character will ever return.
Yep.
Nope.
That
never.
doesn't sound good.
You have heard the last of me.
I will get
Defend
you
the
next
loving
time, my
victory.
pretties.
Oh.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I like this updated sprite. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing. Grin.
Grin.
Or should I sniff?
You want to sniff?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating now. We have to find out some more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain.
Can you tell us about them?
So, I mean, you know, what would he know about them, right? So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
Yeah, he's just not going to
So,
tell us about the
Nick.
people who he knows.
So, Nick,
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it have really been Old Windbag?
what do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really.
Or, yeah.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back then. It's fine. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers.
Pardon me.
Poor old Windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her.
No, you don't.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
To the beats.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
In prison.
Thanks.
In
Thanks,
prison.
guys. Oh. I've decided his voice is going to be somewhere in the space between Goofy and the Cowardly Lion.
I have a question for the chat. Does anybody know if there are 2 or 3 days to this trial?
I think there's only 2.
I could be
3
convinced of that.
Yeah, 3 if you include the first day of investigations.
I don't.
Okay. Ooh, a baby. Want
A
some
baby,
scritches?
really?
She wants some scritches?
It's a baby.
She wants
The
some
baby.
scritches.
The baby.
Not
Baby.
The baby.
Right and go offices. Hey, we said we were going down to the studio.
Yeah, but we're making a pit stop here.
Yeah, make a bit
Whew, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, do you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial.
The director and producer?
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
Okay, there's been a request to examine stuff in the office.
Let's do it. We were just here, but let's do it again.
Oh.
It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Man, I've got good eyes, jeez.
Wave to the bellboy. Apparently they're like.
So does
right
everybody in
next
this
to each
town,
other.
apparently. Oh, a poster of an old movie that Mia liked. I was thinking I should go see it myself. Then I realized that the poster does not actually say the title of the movie. Surely someone knows what this movie is. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has
Okay,
been watering
same
it so
thing.
much lately, it looks... We've seen this.
Oh,
The game line.
Mia's desk! Actually, it's my desk now. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. Nice. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is the thought that I have to read all of these now.
I read them in undergrad.
The chat mentioned it's a different flavor text every day trial, so.
Oh.
Well, not trial, but chapter.
Or, well, yeah, every case, yeah.
Still a trial.
All right, what are we doing here?
What do you think we should do?
What do I? Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We just gotta get the scoop on this director and the producer, right?
All right, there's no hanging out here. Yeah, these options to talk. Oh.
That's
Yeah.
what I've been saying!
Okay.
Yeah, these options to talk to Maya in the office tend to just be like, hey, I forget what's happening. Can you remind me?
Oh, gotcha. All right. So no worries. Main gate.
No one's here.
Thank God.
Right now they have right now they have that old Miss Oldbag in custody.
Thank
Did
God.
not get that line out. We cannot allow her to escape. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Oh, she will.
That's not safe.
Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts!
Rum, rum, yum, yum, yum.
These are ours now.
I wanna steal.
Donuts added to evidence. Oh.
What? I wasn't going to eat them.
Use donut
I would never
on
do that.
Maya.
All right. What are we doing here? Actually, wait. Can you examine the guard booth real quick?
The booth? Alright.
The computer that runs the security studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Can you examine the wall behind the computer?
Oh, I guess I can.
The security guard station. Miss Oldbag must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in here. Okay, never
Okay.
mind. Maybe later.
Alright. Back. Move.
Move.
Employee area or Studio 1?
Either
go
one.
here first. Green text.
Now let me tell you about the thrusters.
Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right.
Detective.
Detective Jim Shoes.
Jeez.
He's
Detective?
he's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
Tennis shoes.
So, Nick. Remember that studio tube we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out.
Hey,
Alright.
Kitty agrees.
Don't worry about it.
that's the sound of agreement.
Yeah, listen.
October 18th, Studio 2 entrance.
She likes to be involved.
This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look like much of a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
I'll examine all the things.
Sounds good. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Maya, no.
Sure, if I had a license.
yes.
You don't have
I
a
do not have
license.
my license!
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
But look, I have this! Look at my badge.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
Reflex! An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much.
Dinner.
Dinner. Looks like 2 people ate here.
Tasty.
There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here? They're good feeling.
Hey, there's always room for a steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
Remember this for later.
There's a big 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2?
Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio.
Nick, let's go inside.
No.
You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks.
Ah, shit. Stuff.
These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
This is suspicious.
There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Is that everything? Oh, no.
On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
Okay. I guess we'll go somewhere else. God.
Back over to do
Your
that.
play area.
Yeah.
Here we go.
We're here.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh? Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Yes, it's great, isn't it?
Actually,
Phoenix.
she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Oh,
The one that's covered in tape.
it looks great. Wow, what a mess.
Cardboard.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation.
Bye, Penny.
Bye. Okay.
So, the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was the idea.
Yeah.
I kind of feel sorry for him, though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, she's serious. Uh-oh.
Sure.
Why not?
Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. She
Let's
didn't
be
do a
ca-
great job anyway.
Let's be chaotic today.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Do you think Penny agrees with that?
Hey-ya!
Nice.
There. That should make the kids happy.
She
For
did
the
that with
kids,
one
you know.
kick.
Do it for the
Things
kids.
we do. You know, if she could break it open with one kick, then I doubt that anybody needed our help. Oh well.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess let's check out the dressing room. Aha.
This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Power says, at least.
The Moida.
I guess they...
Oh, you. Yeah, it is you.
Yeah. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But, Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
She's got a point. Well, what's going on in here? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Sweet tea and cookies. Wait,
Wait, Nick!
what?
These snacks. They've passed the expiration date!
Doesn't stop me. Then don't eat them.
This is what was Len's asking, ladder or step ladder? Step ladder.
Both.
Grumble, grumble. Their snacks are meant to be eaten.
Then eat them.
Okay. We'll get a few things. Oh,
Mr. Powers' bag. What's inside? Hey! Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kinda shocked.
Maya, leave those alone. Wolfmen found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue.
Phoenix.
There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, get with the picture.
Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig.
I told you, I like samurai movies.
Kinda.
Alright. This might be important.
There's some regular suits and among the costumes here, there must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes.
Yeah, it's the same. Is this the same?
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here like he said.
Ooh, I haven't looked at the window.
So, I have a question. Since we're looking at the window here, does that mean that the door out is just off camera to the left?
Or maybe it's just like... maybe this is on the other side.
Kind
Because I think on the outside there were like two small windows. So this might be on the
okay.
other side of like... It's like a small building.
Either one seems likely, because it doesn't open his window much. It is kind of dusty outside.
Alright.
Time to leave. Oh, nothing happened? Oh.
Yeah, I thought
Can you
something would happen.
examine the plates again? Is there something new there?
Maybe.
The plate? Oh, the plates. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Why has no one cleaned this? Somebody was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone steak on one of the plates, minus the steak.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Leaving.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place.
I feel like Penny and Mai would be good friends.
Yes, they would.
Good friends. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing.
We can talk to you.
They couldn't get you a
we can
uniform?
talk.
She can talk?
So, how
I
are
can
the studios
sing.
doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere and it's terrible. They won't even let me clean up.
Oh.
Don't want me disturbing evidence.
There you go.
I haven't even cleaned up our lunch place from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on the employee area? Yes.
Yeah, can you believe it?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when he sees them. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
Old ticker ain't what it used to be.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here on the day of the moida.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet.
Hmm.
So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh?
The producers.
Talk more about that later.
I guess we gotta move. Outside Studio 1. I don't think we've been here. Aha!
Here we go.
Hmm.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick?
Fine.
No.
Look, the ladder!
That's a step ladder.
Why does it matter? Stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
I'll never. No.
Don't worry about it.
No one knows.
There's totally not a Wikipedia article made entirely for this joke throughout the entire series.
Oh, yeah, it's so many times. Move. Is it in every game or every trial?
I don't
Well,
know.
It doesn't appear before this, so every game.
I feel like it's at least once per game, maybe
I
possibly
believe
more.
it's once per game, with the exception of Professor Layton crossover, where it's referenced, but it's not a direct.
That one doesn't count.
That's not
Yeah.
canon.
It's referenced though, so does it count?
This place is deserted. Ah!
Crash? What?
Eek!
Arose such a clatter.
Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
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 No answer.
Why I would say hello.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked. Again.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us.
Penny's amicable.
I mean, Penny seems nice enough.
yeah,
True.
she's fine.
Alright, Maya, I need you to talk to her about Steel Samurai. I'm gonna go swipe it. There you go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh, that's what you were looking for earlier.
Maybe. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time.
Come on, Penny.
No.
you're getting ahead of yourself.
Go to the employer area. Yeah. Ah, damn. Could have sworn. Okay.
You thought?
I thought maybe back in Will's room. Surely. Yeah. It's Jay.
It's Jay.
Oh,
It's Jay.
no.
Yes. Are you ready? Because you're not ready.
I felt like I was until I got here. Okay.
Real slobbery, Jay.
Slobbery?
You're perfect.
Yep.
God, I'm not
How's
sure
your
if I
lead
could.
speak?
Let me just put a towel over my monitor. God.
This
Okay.
is gross.
WTF? Who are you? Who are you, dudes? Lambert.
Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you?
Let's do the grossest, most disgusting voice you can.
Just hide behind me.
You look pretty suspicious to me.
It's a for me.
Whatever. The maters.
Lamers.
Lamers. How can you not know the great salmonella?
Oh, I forgot that was his name. Oh.
I have TV shows. The Samurai Man. Retifisks. Read the filtration.
Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so... Sorry.
No, quite right. Really, it's fine, Raffle.
Hey, you.
Oh. Fun fact: this
What
guy
is it?
isn't. Fun fact: this guy is in his 30s.
Oh,
Okay.
God. You know, on closer inspection.
Oh, it's worse. So much worse.
No.
Yeah. Hot.
I hate you.
Hey, do you cosplay a lot of, cosplay because that costume rocks the sauce's drooling, yeah.
Rock source? What? Hey, you're drooling? I hate this guy.
Buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me, Pink Princess. Zim Zally Bim. Oh, the sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle Lamau.
Princess.
Why has it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo?
Little old Tokyo.
That's what you're having an issue.
Maya, we really need to talk about cool.
This is the part of this entire exchange that you're objecting to.
By which I mean, can you teach me? We have to talk to him.
Only one
Hey, what about our band?
Did you notice
Share
anything?
my words of wisdom.
No. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder, sir?
Oh, I know who you dudes are. That secretary lady told you about to say.
It's just a security guard, not a security. Okay. Yeah.
It was a pretty regular day. We had a run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch.
A T-bone steak, was it?
Yes, sucksores. I hate missing out on food.
Nick, what does sucksores mean?
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll tell you when you're older. No idea.
Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until 4 o'clock with the producer and some bigwigs from the network.
Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi.
Shut your whole mouth.
What, Jay? Am I wrong?
I would like you to take a spoon and shove it up your eye.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jesus H.
Wrong.
That's strong, God. About the producer who was in the meeting with you.
Good lord.
Oh, do you mean D. Vasquez?
We have a name, D. I'm guessing Vasquez.
Vasquez.
Lol.
What is the pun? I don't get the pun.
Is there a pun?
There is always a pun.
Devasquez? Devasquez?
Diva Skez? Okay.
She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought the studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a
You had a
meeting
you
with
had
her.
a
No,
you had a
you're
meeting
right,
with her
didn't I?
on the day of the murder, right?
I'm in your mind right now.
No.
Yeah, we
Get
were
out.
we were together from noon till 4 p.m. the whole time.
I hate this.
The Vicky suggests Diva-esque.
Diva.
Oh, that
Maybe.
makes sense.
Diva-esque.
That's a stretch, but okay. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning?
Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors. Also a few production guys.
Okay.
They piled into a limousine and got right here around noon. Major tension.
Were all of them with you the entire time?
Yeah, unfortunately.
This guy's uncomfortable.
They're all gray-haired geezers. Wow.
Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Unlike you.
Reliable witnesses, he says.
In my Ace Attorney.
Yeah, those don't exist.
Jay, you're welcome for giving you this character sheet.
You can't believe how happy I am.
God.
Look at my
This is
badge.
the voice that will surpass Missile Man. Come on.
No. No.
I try not to pay too much attention to those things that don't interest me.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, you made her so.
I hate this. Let's
Oh
leave.
god, his face. I hate it.
Disregard person. Exit.
Yeah, I'm out.
Bye.
Why
Well, our Cronus badge.
Thank
why
God.
in the dressing room anyway?
Vasquez are also a formation of rocks in California.
Cool.
That's neat. That is
Oh,
not the voice I
God.
imagined when I saw
Out of the
that.
frying pan into
Why
the
are you
Why
fire.
aren't you in jail? How did you
You should be in
escape?
prison.
I killed the man!
Ah! Go back to prison then.
Why are you here?
I killed a man.
How rude! Act like you seen a ghost! You...
No, you certainly got back to your post quickly.
You certainly almost got your life stolen by me. Oh, the police
What?
took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would roll her out as being the murderer.
Anyway. Know this, whippersnappers. This old lady never forgets a slight or insults. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
If only that were true.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now! 1, 2, 3.
This lady's too much. We could leave.
Could.
Or talk.
Eh.
Who's your favorite NPC from this chapter? Is it Penny?
So-
Could be Penny.
So far, Penny. Or Will.
Well? Will is right there, dudes.
No,
Yeah.
he's not.
I mean, he's in prison, but
He's dead.
Yeah, alright.
So, what's his face?
That's who
said-
that's who all that killed to get out.
Oh no! Will!
no.
Alright, so what's his face said that he didn't eat his steak, but there's no steak here, so that's suspicious. I guess we gotta talk to the old bag.
About the kid you saw, you said you saw.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious.
About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. unzipped lips.
Oh,
Nick, I think she's losing it.
okay. I guess we're not getting anything out of you.
No, wait. Inspect the box again. Inspect the card box.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta work now.
Not necessarily.
Surely she'll let us. The security guard station. Let me just reach on in there. I can see the computer runs the security cameras. Ah!
Hey, now touch it!
Guess I better investigate that later. Damn. Okay.
You
Later.
thought.
Back to the employee area?
I guess.
I'm hoping for a scene.
Oh.
Yes! Good.
Hey!
Oh my.
Hey, wait!
No.
I'll bet he came in right through that drain.
Hey, kiddo. What's your name? Sport?
Jump sport?
How do you do, fellow kids?
Sport?
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion. Nick, I think I'm being mocked.
Children are cruel.
You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kitty again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
Okay.
He has a sword.
I do have a sword.
Yet again, who's your
Hey,
favorite
buddy.
character in this chapter? So you're a fan. You're a fan of the Steel Samurai.
How dare you go to that name, evildoer?
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha ha! Ha ha! You can't fool me.
Okay. Then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Ha! Easy. Like some fries with that?
Why would the
Damn, he's
innkeeper?
good.
Why would the innkeeper ask if you wanted fries?
Not bad, kiddo.
Watch it.
What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day?
You were here, weren't you?
See anything? Huh?
Hey.
I hope you don't need to know the explanation of the pun Cody Hackins. Like code and hacking?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or hack in.
Always. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything.
What?
But no way I'm telling you losers.
What? Wait.
Let me go.
Bye.
Dick.
Bye.
Apparently his Japanese name is a pun on otaku.
It would be.
He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out.
A bottle?
How did you not see it earlier?
Why was this sitting there, I wonder? And how did I miss it earlier?
The label reads sleeping pills.
It was sitting behind that can. Anyway, what was that kid saying? This can't be important.
He saw everything.
Yeah, that doesn't seem important. Let's go somewhere else.
Huh? Where's that old windbag?
Thought of her to leave her post.
Hey.
Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper.
Oh, she's chasing the kid.
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after the kid.
Natch.
What does that mean?
Uh-oh, she tripped.
We may never know.
Maya sure looks happy.
Oh no!
Now can we
She
time
tripped. What a terrible turn of events. Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station.
Good idea.
Oh! This is it, Nick. The trailer key.
The key to that trailer in Studio 2.
We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Remember that in Steel?
Bob with the lingo.
All right, let's get over there.
Whee. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened.
Great. Let's go, Nick.
She seems eager all of a sudden.
Well, you first, Nick.
Ah, not that eager. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I guess trailer.
Yeah.
Oh. Dynamite
October
Samurai,
18th.
Samurai Summer, the Singing Samurai.
I like them.
Ooh, hello.
Hey, honey, what's your poison?
No!
No, please.
No, God, no!
This is Lunar, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lunar.
One thing, this is a wonder. Hey, how's it going?
No, I'm not gonna ruin my voice. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you? D. Vasquez, the producer.
Oh.
Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. Let's talk to her. Boy, is she eccentric. Oh, never mind. Looking around. Looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show.
So, Dragonia,
Where?
note about that. Originally, right before we started today, I did not have Will. It was Ark, and then we realized that I did not have a character in this chapter besides Edgeworth.
Well, okay, so here's part of the problem with casting this is that you and me always have a voice always, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
So
trials.
I tried to balance out beyond that. Yeah. Oh, it looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. Already said that. They've got some figures going on for how much the set costs.
But we figured since you're Nick, you'd be talking all the time anyway.
Yeah. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jackhammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god. That movie was the best. It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? Ninja Ballet? Samurai Summer starring Jackhammer. This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse.
That samurai ride horses. That's a thing.
It happens.
An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai starring Jackhammer.
I guess.
I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star.
What's in the trash? Nope.
This is... Oh, salmonella's in here. Yeah, nothing to be through. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents.
Green water.
Great. That's Gatorade.
Skies blue.
This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around.
Is that
Right.
like-
The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming.
Winter's
Okay.
coming.
I'm not interested.
Damn.
How? How are
So
you not
sh-
interested? It's my badge.
All right.
I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the Moida.
Hmm.
Ms. Vasquez?
Script.
Excuse me?
Script. I'm looking for a script.
A script?
The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you about the day of the murder? I need to read it.
We're getting nowhere fast.
Okay.
We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai.
Ms. Vasquez?
It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her.
Hey, don't get mad at me.
The director.
About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? He's the director!
Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script.
If we help you find the script, will you tell us about the day of the murder?
Hmm.
I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all the people in the entertainment business this weird?
Yes, it's starting to look that way.
Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there some place we have to check?
Yeah.
Ow.
Wait.
Ow.
Meow.
She's biting my foot.
You taste of plastic.
Yes.
If you see Vanilla, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands?
Requires pet. Do you require pets? This lady is awkward. Oh.
I don't think I like her.
Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright. We'll give it to him if we see him.
Nick has done an
we better go
immediate read
fi-
on this character.
We better go finish this this side quest before we finish the stream. Otherwise, next time we're gonna have no idea what's going on.
Okay. What?
Back to Salmonella.
Meow.
Like, nya!
Like, yeah, she?
Yeah. You are persistent. Ow! No!
Wow!
Naughty!
What is she doing?
She's biting
Biting
my
foot.
foot.
No.
Okay, we gotta go into the dressing room. Oh, God.
All right.
Just take the damn thing. Just take it. Just take the stupid paper.
Let's take this.
Here, I got this from the producer.
Bring me the script before episode 13. Oh, episode 13. Oh, where did I put that one?
She straight up pounced on me.
Nice. Get him. Get him, Maisie.
I think she's saying it's time to end the stream.
Yeah.
But no, not yet.
I must have left it somewhere. Oh, my ass is pwned if I can't find it.
There's no zero in pwned.
Nick,
So pwned.
it might be quicker to just look at all the places he's likely to have been.
I agree. Well, geez, I wonder where the director might have been. Also, this game is really showing its age in the form of Salmonella's voice lines.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it makes him even less likable.
Yeah.
And it works!
It's the point.
The older
He's
this
talked to
game,
this way for 20 years.
the older this game gets, the less likable he is. Places he's likely to have been. Probably studio.
Salmonella talked like that before he even knew what the internet was.
I invented it.
God.
We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick.
Nice.
Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these.
The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember the script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere?
Aha! I
Ugh,
found it, Nick. The script.
it looks gross.
It's all dirty.
Yeah, this is probably. I'm not gonna think about what these stains are.
It's
There's
greasy.
some weird watermarks on it.
They're coffee
Water.
stains. It's fine.
You're right. Coffee stains. Coffee stains. Coffee stains.
Yes.
Sure,
Yes.
we'll go with coffee stains.
I have my own personal watermark.
I need you to
I am
stop.
going to come over there and personally shut you up.
I need you to stop. Here, we found it. Your script. Just take it. God.
Ah.
Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not gonna talk about it?
Quiet.
I will not.
I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers as lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect?
You are a person of interest.
No, it's just, well, no, but
You weren't.
you wanted to know about the day of the murder. Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know that there was a meeting here at noon.
Yes, with the director and the people from the network.
Correct. Now, listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked.
The path? Is it asking you to submit something?
I'm not interested.
What? It wants you to submit something right now?
What?
The script?
Mm, do you have to present something right now, or can you just hit back?
I am not interested.
Talk. Yeah, there we go.
That was weird.
Okay. On the day of the murder, the path to that leads here was blocked.
You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct?
Mr. Monkey.
The monkey with the broken head.
Oh, right, that. What an original name.
Oh my.
Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in the trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One.
All of the things you have said are technically true.
What? It's true. A crane came in just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they corroborate my story.
My only problem with this is that the way the thing's set up, it really feels like this studio is very small. Like, couldn't they have just walked? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What if the head fell fell over after 2:30? Then you
I'm
could
gonna
have gone to
assume
Studio
it
One.
closed in.
2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in oops.
Oh my god. Goddamn statues that are also clocks. What is it with this game?
1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking.
It is a monkey after all.
Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15.
2:15.
That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, you're innocent.
Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30.
See? Goodbye.
You really shouldn't smoke. Those things are bad for you.
Mr. Monkey's had data added to the court record.
What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished.
It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. But that'll have to happen next time. Oh, we're never mind, apparently.
Oh, it's next time? Alright, next time
Well-
then.
Yeah, we kind of have to be.
Okay.
I was just assuming we would remember, but
Yes.
Yeah, I was
still
thinking
just
we-
typed out. Next time, start in the go to the office.
Yeah,
There
sounds
we
good.
go.
It's better than starting with that that side quest that we just did.
I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
give us a little refresher of what's going on before we head into the trial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably not.
Alright. So a lot of running around, but we got some court time. We met some delightful characters today.
Oh my god, I love all the characters in this
Yeah.
chapter so
they're all
much.
Everybody
so
is great.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Jay,
Right,
tell me you like
Manila.
I don't like what I've become,
Oh.
but I will do it for you.
Oh.
Jay, you did a good voice in
Did a good job.
I mean, like, good job, but
Yeah.
I'm not happy
Yes.
about it.
Also, Chad, I'm flattered that you...
Good job making you hate it.
Chad, I'm flattered
This
that
is
you
the
thought
second
I would
time
be
this
D.
What?
All right.
Well, I was saying, Chad, I'm flattered that they thought I would be Vasquez, but Luna's doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for
Till
next.
next
So
time?
next time, we're gonna take something to court, probably.
Hell yeah.
Potentially.
See you then.
Yeah, right now we're...
Tomorrow,
Things don't look great, but I'm sure we'll pull through. It was Samurai Soup.
Yeah.
Samurai soup.
Steel samurai soup.
Look forward to Link to the Past and Super Metroid tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be gone until Friday. See you Friday for
See you
me.
Friday,
Bye.
Subs.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, good night, everybody.